Okay, let's start this first GLOCAL CAMP Hangout. The idea is to start a co-design process. So we want to realize this interesting event in Paris on May from 60 to 21st, maybe 22, 22nd, maybe we have to discuss about it. We don't know exactly when we will finish the event. But what we know for sure is we will be in Paris this week. So from Monday to Sunday or Saturday or Sunday, we will see. So the idea is so starting today, each week we will have a hangout, and we will use this hangout to coordinate the eco-design process. Eco-design process is these dynamics we will have to build together. Actually, the program, the logistics, the communication, a lot of things to do actually, because the idea is to shape the event in a horizontal way, in a distributed way. So from today we will create some team groups. So each team group will be working on a specific subject. So we have some technical issue. I suggest each one is not talking. Maybe could switch off the microphone so we avoid any noise. So I think maybe the first thing is to start with a very a quick presentation for each of us. So because I think this is important, no? We have to create as well our own community and each better each other. So I suggest a really short presentation, 30 seconds, just to know who you are and where you are living and maybe some other observations. So we can start from the left with Analia.
Okay. Hi. My name is Nadia. I'm living in Paris. I met Domenico a few weeks ago. I'm from Argentina. I moved to Paris recently, and I used to work in projects in collaborative urbanism in Buenos Aires. So I was really interested in join civic wise develop and create research from America team. And well, we start working this project that's fun. And I'm trying to make a map for actors together and speak for the with the excuse. That's it.
Okay, I don't know if it's me, but I had some problem to hear properly all your presentation. I don't know it's okay for all of you? It's okay or no? Not really okay. So maybe we will have more more time to get know each other. So now Carlotta.
Hi everybody, this is Carlotta. I'm Italian, but I'm living in Paris. I joined Civic Wise and Domenico some months ago, so I'm interested in this project. And I'm architect. I'm working in an agency related to transport, and but that's all, I think.
Okay, thanks a lot, Christina.
Hi, you here?
Yeah.
I'm Cristina. I'm Italian from origin, but I was born and bred in Spain, and I live in Brussels. I'm a teacher in urban design, with an architect and urbanist, and I work for participatory planning, and I'm doing my PhD on the ways people can create public space in Madrid and Brussels, but especially the education for citizenship and participatory planning.
Perfect. Dani?
Hi, I am Dani. Can you hear me?
Yeah.
Yeah. I am from Brazil, and I had joined Civic Wise a few months ago, but I am not really working with it still. So my intention is to start something and maybe try to do something here in Curitiba, that is my city. And I am an architect. I work by myself. Now I have a project in the center of the city. I'm trying to figure out why the renovations that the government is doing here are not working for the public spaces. They say that they are trying to get more people into the center, but in fact, this is not happening. And that's it.
Perfect. Thanks, Dani. Francesco.
Hello, I'm Francesco. I'm from Italy. I live in the north, in Verona, and I'm an architect. And I am. I know some of you people, they in the Hangout from Civic Wise work. We did before, and from the course of Disegno Civico. Just ended, and I work as an architect, and I'm implicated in little projects of participation and active citizens in my city. Looking forward to meet you in Paris.
Great. Maria.
You didn't jump Saverio, no?
I have Saverio on the right of you.
Okay. So I'm Maria. I'm Portuguese, architecture and urban planner. I'm living in Paris since more than 7 years. And before I lived and worked in Amsterdam in Netherlands. And since always I try to establish links with Portugal, so it's a little bit difficult. And doing so also to being in one way salary from traditional companies, but doing some competitions by my own. So in this case, I win European with Collective, etc. in 2011, European 11. In Guimarães in Portugal, but that it was very near, touching very near some points like Dream Amar, and we at the time we didn't know ecosystema and urbano humano, etc. And since 2014, I started to develop a project that is still on developing, that is Atelier da Rua, and it's a project to like a methodology to try to simplify some urban design projects around streets. And so around the participatory and an engaged and a citizen process to link the different actors around the public spaces, namely the streets. And so we were finalists of different competitions, but we wrote different articles that were presented in different levels. But we still didn't achieve to find the right team and territory to implement one project. And finally, I start to cooperate and to work with CivicWise in last November. And once I met Domenico and Battista in Paris, it was very natural to become together and to contribute to development of these projects. And so I'm trying to help to develop some of the CivicWise projects.
Perfect. Now Saverio.
Hi, my name is Saverio. I'm a PhD student in architecture. I live in Rome, and I'm involved in some other projects with a small association in my hometown in the south of Italy. And right now I'm a civic wiser since the beginning of the project, called by Domenico, and I'm managing a group, a CivicWise group on Facebook for the city of Rome, and I'm using the Twitter account, the Italian Twitter account of CivicWise.
Perfect. So, little presentation for me. I am Domenico from Italy, based right now in Paris, and really interested in this connection between new technologies and citizen collaboration and participation. So, and now really enthusiastic with this new CivicWise project, and especially with this GLOCAL CAMP. So I am really happy to have all of you here tonight, and to have the opportunity to start, I think, something that could be really, really exciting. So thanks a lot. I had the chance to work on a similar event some years ago in Spain called Mid Commons. It's why I'm really really optimistic and really enthusiastic today for this new event, because Mid Commons was a Spanish event. It was 2012 in Madrid. It was an exciting 3 days event from people coming from all around Spain, and it's great right now to start a new adventure, a new process, trying to get. We have this objective right now. We talk about 100 people in Paris for May. So this is right now our mission, to bring at least 100 people for a week in Paris. This will be something we called GLOCAL CAMP. So be really, really effective tonight. The idea is to share with you some news, and try to create some specific teamwork. So you received some emails where you specified what kind of work or what kind of specific interest you have for this co-design process. So now it's time to organize all of us in these different groups. And so far we defined five specific groups. So one group for graphics, communication, and branding. Another one for architecture and urban design. The third was a group more interested in social and civic innovation with the GLOCAL community. We had as well the group dedicated to the event creation, so the program and the logistics. And the last one, but not the less important, is partnerships and funding. So far, we have more than 50 people, almost 60 people interested in this co-design process, and in this and 30 people from these 60 people answered the question. So now, between these 30 people, we have 6 people interested on the first group, so communication and graphics. 23 people, sorry, in architecture and urban design. 20 people on social and civic innovation. 6 people in event creation and logistics, and 5 people in partnership and funding. So now maybe we can think a little bit more about what kind of specific job or specific tasks any group should develop, and maybe share a general round of question, doubts you have, any I don't know, any concern, or I don't know. So I think maybe the first thing would be we have a new entry now, maybe 2. We have Juanjo. Juanjo disappeared, and we have Sviatoslav.
That's me. That's me.
Okay.
Hi, guys.
Hello, guy. Maybe you can. We started with a little presentation. Maybe you could.
Yeah, I couldn't make it earlier. So basically, I work for a urban planner in Paris. Basically, I'm a civil engineer, and I have also a master's degree in urban planning. Be rather interested in architectural and urban design.
Okay.
Yeah, that's pretty much it.
Okay. And you're from? You're not French?
I am French. I'm French. I just have okay. A lot of Russian background, so
okay.
That's why I have a Russian name.
Not French accent.
Yeah.
Okay. So we have also Juanjo, but he disappeared. So I don't know if so far you have maybe some questions, some doubts. I don't know.
Well, I would just have one question. So what would be the next step now that most of the people have signed in and that we have this first hangout? I mean, what is the agenda now?
So the agenda is create team groups. So each team has a specific mission, and so the groups are. Sorry, Juanjo, could you switch off the microphone? No. Okay. So the next step would be actually create these work groups, and each one has a specific mission, and each group actually starts an autonomous workflow. So the idea is that this kind of weekly hangout would be the moment where we synchronize all these different workflow we are developing. And so today we will also present some kind of description of how we communicate any group and how we connect the different groups with these weekly hangouts and other tools. Actually, maybe I can start with this explanation. So we will have something which is really important. So I remember all of you, it's important that you sign up on Slack. Slack is a real-time communication platform. So there we will have a very fast and agile conversation, and it's more about executive conversation and executive communication. And it's really important because through this platform we can have a better synchronization, a better communication, and by Slack we can create a sort of real community, because we need as well to get know each other and trust more each other. So this kind of platform is really useful, because any time you have any doubt, you can ask faster, and you have usually someone answering you for any doubt you have. And the platform is really designed because actually there we can create different groups. So we have a general platform called GLOCAL CAMP on Slack, but we can create specific groups. So now we can create these first 5 groups, but we can create also new ones, and any participant has the right to create new groups and start new activity. So it's really inclusive. So this is the very important part. I can also assure about the effective of this tool, because as more of you already has the experience, we tested on this platform called Diseño Civic, or now the French version, which is Design Civic. So we used this platform to develop all of co-design process. So we already have the experiences using this platform. The second part of this communication, as you can imagine, in a co-design process between people living all around the world, the most important part is communication. So we have to be agile, and we have to simplify any communication. So it's why I'm talking a lot about these tools. So the first was Slack, real-time communication, and the second one is a forum, actually. So it's the Civicwise forum, which named as a discourse. So you can have a more deep, you can have a better debate and better dialogue using this platform, because it's working like a forum. But is not like an old-fashioned forum. It's better designed, and it's quite easily to structure the debate we should develop. So I don't know if so far is clear the difference between Slack and Discourse. Okay.
Yeah, pretty much clear.
So okay, so we have this platform. So and right now, if you visit discourse.civicwise.org, you can forum, and there is a specific category dedicated to the local camp. And using this category, we can structure our dialogue, sorry, and any debate related with the project, with the local camp. And we can create as well subcategories. So actually any groups would have a specific category. The importance of this course is as well the opportunity to be more public and more inclusive. What does it mean is, okay, right now we will start with these team groups, so people start to work, but we don't know if maybe ongoing other people would like to join the process. So if we have this public conversation, people could read what we are working on and what we are saying about any subject, and when they want to join us, they already have the information, so it's more inclusive. So it's a way to get more people involved. So we have these two platforms. We have as well a newsletter, a MailChimp account. So so far we have at least almost 60 people. So any time we need to send an important message to all of us, we can send this information through MailChimp. So, for instance, the communication group would be in charge to organize that and to work on this activity. We need to actually to create a website because we don't have. We have the domain, which is, I think, a funny domain. We have glocal.camp. It's this website, and we have the Twitter account, which is GLOCAL CAMP, and we need to create Facebook webpage, Facebook page, and I don't know, maybe the communication group could manage or could choose. I don't know if we need something else. And of course, the important another important thing is how we manage all the information and all the documents. So far in CivicWise, we are used to use Google Drive. So maybe we can keep this tool. And we already have a GLOCAL CAMP folder. So the idea is to continue with this folder and have a specific folder for each group. And all of these documents are reachable for any of us. So this is also important. What we have to keep all the time in mind is that we pay a lot of attention on simplify the access to the information, because as a decentralized process, if the information is not clear and is difficult to reach, the process will be really difficult. So all the time we need to be clear with the documentation, pay attention on it. So be careful to organize all the information and create clear maybe sometimes abstract and clear capsule to explain each document what is about. So okay, so this is more or less the scenario. So we have not a lot of times, but I think enough time to make something really interesting. And during this time, we will have as well the occasion to the opportunity to have some physical workshop. So far we already program one in Madrid in April, and maybe some little meeting right now in Madrid as well, because I am traveling, and maybe I can share more about it in a minute. And maybe in 2 weeks we can have a little meeting as well in Valencia, and of course we can have work sessions in Paris, in our base, which is Volume, which is actually near the square we want to work. So what else? Maybe I give time to Juanjo to present himself, maybe. Juanjo. Microphone. I have switched your microphone off because Juanjo. Okay, I don't know if there is any other question. Meantime, I don't know, Juanjo, if you achieve to switch on your microphone. Okay. There is no question, so I can keep with the other explanation. So something interesting we already have is some interesting connection with. So in first of all, maybe it's important to know that we already are in connection with the City Council of Paris and the local council of 19e arrondissement, which is the borough where we want to organize the local camp. And there is a very good feeling, talking a lot about a lot of things, and maybe one of the most important subject we are talking about is the possibility to have a place where we can give accommodation for 100 people. So it's not set. It's not something we can say for sure right now, but we are in a seriously conversation, and there is some seriously possibility that we can offer this accommodation for 100 people. So as soon as we can have a formal confirmation, we can share the information publicly. I think this is very important, because if we can have accommodation for people, it's more easy for a lot of people to reach Paris, because we know Paris is an expensive city. So I know for some people it's not affordable to live in Paris for a week, so we can now working on this possibility. And another important thing to know is that there is a strong relationship with We Share. I don't know if you already know this organization. It's a really interesting organization, and they are organizing each meeting in Paris. And actually, the meeting, the We Share Fest, will be actually at the same time of our GLOCAL camp. In a way, the GLOCAL camp will be a satellite of this huge event, and there is this special connection. And the idea is that our work will be at the end of the week showed up on this We Share Fest. So the idea is to create this connection and share some resources and promote each other. So I think this is also a good news. Another good news is the connection we have with Gotio. I don't know if you heard about it. Actually, now it's international crowdfunding platform, but is something that started in Spain. Is a very interesting crowdfunding platform for its open source and free culture focus and approach. So this platform only accepts projects that are using open source and Creative Commons licenses and open culture approach. So we are really connected with this approach, this policy, we can say, and talking with them, we realized that we have the opportunity to launch a crowdfunding campaign to promote this GLOCAL camp and funding especially a publication. So this is another important part of the project. Actually, maybe Maria, you can explain this part, just to avoid that I am all the time talking.
So this idea of taking advantage of these first local, not really the first, the big first local civic, it's also we found the opportunity to, once we will share experiences in life, and we will also build up experience real time, etc. It's an opportunity. The publication, a linked publication, is opportunity to, in a sense, to mark and to establish this point of civic-wise evolution. And the idea is that this publication is also like this process we are here making a co-design of the event, is to try to do other open publication that people can contribute, normally sharing, can evaluate, but sharing projects, action projects, or research projects. So in a way, to the community that will participate directly or indirectly to the event and to CivicWise could participate and contribute to a publication that will speak about the values that we share, the projects that are references for us, the people who do it, and yes, and I think we could do it in other moments, but to do this at the same time, I think it's a good opportunity to explore. And after we can go for details, but I pass you the Dominique to continue or to.
Okay, so the idea, so the crowdfunding will be used to finance, to fund only the publication. So for the event, actually, we don't have any funding. We have to be really clear on it. We are, all of us, we are volunteer, and so far there is no funding. With the help of WeShare, we are working on search for some kind of sponsorship, partnership, and funding. But so far we don't have it. So the idea is to go on without any previous funding. So it's why it's really important to have people working specifically on it, and in that sense, it's really important to, for instance, to achieve infrastructures and materials and any kinds physical resources. I mean, to get 100 people the opportunity to work in a public space. So actually, if maybe I don't explain so far what is actually this GLOCAL CAMP, maybe I take advantage now to share more about it. So the idea actually is to have 100 people working on a public space in Paris. So the first 3 days will be the mission will be the transformation process. So using some kind of recycled materials or new materials like wood, or I don't know, palette, I don't know. We use it to transform this square, this public space, in a civic place. That meaning that we can use this space for work activities and meeting activities, debate activities. So use this space for a civic activities. And this kind of civic activity, the other 2 days, so Tuesday and Friday, would be actually the discussion about what we can to do with this civic-wise community, what kind of project we want to develop, how we can define some kind of details about our governance. And at the end as well, use the materials we collected with this open call for the publication to clarify what kind of project we want to help, what kind of project we want to develop, etc. So the idea is to first we transform the place, the square, we create this civic place, and after that we start our community activities with meeting, with debate, work session, and at the end we can bring all of our experience and show up during the WeShare Fest, the results of these activities. And actually, our mission is start a more structured community. So when we leave this place, so we have the global community living the space and coming back to home. Uh, we have the local community, so Civic-wise Paris, which will be in charge to use what we did during this week. So use the infrastructure and use all of these, all of the relationship we create starting from now, because Analia shared briefly what they are doing. So Analia is working on uh, maybe we can ask Analia to share more about the work they are developing. So the idea is that we are already working on social relationship with the local stakeholders, local associations, local citizens, in order to have a better connection and avoid some kind of strange activity that we develop during this week, and without any human and social connection with the social reality of the place and the neighborhood. Okay, so I don't know if I am forgetting something. So the crowdfunding, the social work we
I have a
are.
question, Domenico. Excuse me.
Yeah. Okay.
Can I ask
Yes.
if I understand good? Just for to this thing you are just saying. So there is the local civic-wise team circle of Paris who is taking care to prepare the relation with the neighborhood. I mean, because I was thinking that the goal is to transform this place in a civic space, but we need some work before with the people living there, because we are all outside from outside. So if I understand good, there is the local circle of civic-wise in Paris who is taking care of this, right?
Exactly.
Okay. So the team about civic engagement and stuff, the five teams you were saying before, will work close to the local circle in Paris.
Exactly. So
Okay.
we have here Analia, which is working on it. Analia already by now they are already working on it.
Do you hear me well? Can you
Yes.
hear me? Okay. Well, last week it has been a bit trouble because I was ill, but the report more or less it's the idea is that we are trying to create a map, like an actors net, uh, for develop a strategy and connect the possible sponsors, partners, to, as Domenico said, search opportunities, materials, resources, to find out which it's going to be our strategy. That's like the first part of the work that we're trying to do with already. And then we want to create a sort of cartography for working with the people of the neighborhood, as Francesco. The idea is with this.
We lost Analia.
Hello.
Yeah.
It's okay?
Yes.
Okay. Well, the idea is like getting information, construct, and also connect which resources do it, the people, what the neighbors and the people of the near the places they think they propose, and after that it's actualizing the strategy and find out what exactly are we going to do and are going to do, and finally use the cartograph way in the Wisher event. That's like a bit the story, but well, I think we will need the help of much more people because we're just the two of us and a lot of work to do. I've been like this Saturday in a Bella's Talk event. They in Sunday because I wanted to see a bit what they were doing. They were like constructing the neighborhoods, recycling with materials, and I wanted to start a bit relationships, and I also found a crowdfunding call with the people of Make Sense. I don't know if Domenico or Maria, you have already seen it, but maybe it can be a good opportunity. I'm gonna copy the link in chat so you can look for it. But basically, tomorrow I met with R&D and we will continue. That's most of it, the report of the day.
Okay.
Just one thing I would like to share with you that in the last local Paris meetup, Domenico had the opportunity also to, that is kind of an open event to the community, to the local community, or more local community. Domenico present that that we were building this event. It was very funny to find directly reactions of some associations. Some people were there. Some people there was this evening. Well, it doesn't matter, but it was interesting exactly in relation with Francesco, that feeling that this local circle of Paris is already starting to make this continuous flow of information between the different actors, the politicians, the associations, and Alia and Aurelia are working on these to see the sources, and also in some events, people are coming and they face, okay, we are doing this, and I don't know, Domenico, if somebody locally manifest or told that they were wanting to take part on this co-design process, because I just remember some people were saying, but you know, there's a market two times per week, and etc. So sorry, it was just a current comment.
Yes, this is an important matter. I think we would be. I don't think we will have local easily. I don't think we could have easily local groups working on this co-design process. I think we should try to involve them, and it's why it's important these local groups that Analia and Aurélie are leading, because they are mapping situation. They are talking a lot about local groups with local groups, at the same time they can share what we are discussing in this co-design process. And actually, let's say more clear. The problem right now is the language. It's not a lack of interest. I found a good feeling and interest on what we want to do in the on the square, but the real divide, the real obstacle is the language. So local groups are not so comfortable with English. So the problem is that. So I don't know. Maybe we can make an effort to publish some kind of information also in French. Maybe would be important. We definitely have to face this problem and build bridges between what we are working on this global process and what people on the ground is doing every day. So this is our challenge as well. What also I'm just reviewing right now the chat of Maria. Maybe something you should know is that CivicWide is based really closer of the square we want to use and to invest. So there is a physical presence already existing there. So it's quite easy for us to connect with people and keep ongoing the conversation with them. So so this is something useful. So so I think you are sharing as well on the chat the name of the square. So the idea is to use Place des Fêtes, to work on the Place des Fêtes, but in a way we don't have official agreement for that. So we talked with the local authorities. The idea is something they like, but so far we don't have an official authorization, let's say. I think in a conversation we have it, so people are really enjoying this idea, but we don't have. I'm saying that because I don't know if publicly we can already share the name of this square. So it's something we can we could care about in order to manage our communication process. It's the same with this building we could have for the accommodation. So we are in conversation, but it's not yet official. So there is a lot of possibility. We are really close, but it's not yet official.
Domenico.
Yes.
I have a question about the. I was thinking about the architecture group.
Yeah.
All the stuff we have to design and build. It's a kind of direct process. We do that hour by hour during those days, or we start to design something before. We try to, I don't know, analyzing something.
Yeah.
Some basic questions.
Yeah, good question. Actually, the idea is to create a kind of design before the event. So the architecture group will be design and create a common proposal for what we will be building on the ground on the square. So for that, we will bring a map of the square, and we need uh, to highlight where the local market that Analia was talking about, or Maria, I don't remember, where the local market is based usually, because we don't maybe we can't occupy all the square. We just maybe we should use just a little part. So we have to take in account all these kind of details about the urban design, the architecture, and the idea is to define that and to do before the event. So when we arrive and we are on the square, we need to be coordinated and build what we previously designed. And the idea is that on this construction process, we could have the help not just only from people coming all around the world, but also from people living on the neighborhood. So would be a great occasion to create a good feeling with the local and global community. So create this global feeling, you know, this global camp.
I don't know if you have
Excuse me,
seen.
but there is no the people of the neighborhood who lives the place every day are not involved in the design process, only in the realization.
Sorry,
There is not. Can't we find a way to involve the people also in the design process? The moment we are there, obviously, most of the work must be done before.
yeah, yes,
But
this is.
we should, because maybe it works better for the consequences when we leave the place.
Yes, I understand, but what we can do is use our local group to talk with people and try to catch what kind of um, characteristics and characters people are more interested in, and try to keep on the design process. But it would be really, really difficult to involve directly. I mean, people on the design process, especially for the languages. I repeat, this is the problem, because we will
Yes.
publish all the information on this course, so our forum platform. So all the design process would be public, so people could comment, could take or their opinion. But the problem is the language. So let's say we can have a first approach, a first design, and we publish this first proposal on the forum. Of course, all the people could comment and could give their opinion, but the problem would be the languages. Maybe care about, yes, translate some very sensitive information and try to get local people involved. We will see. We will see what we can do.
Yeah,
Uh,
but I'm sorry.
One thing
I was go on.
for it's about your question. I would propose to do some proposal with neighbors, like after the before the event, like 1 month before, something like that, to at least construct a program with them. I think that's really important in the process of design, and that what we will end up doing, I think, will be depend really much on what we can share, search and as materials and resources. But I think if we invite people to participate in the event, that will be more powerful than do it all by ourselves. So we have to start thinking which events we are like developing with the neighborhoods, definitely.
Yes. I would also clarify that actually how we will work is to promote this kind of discussion. So specific discussion inside the specific groups. So the architecture group will be working and taking account all of these details. So, for instance, starting from today, we define these architecture group, and this group start the, its own agenda. So let's say you, Saverio, are in the architecture group. So from today, you and other people interested in be part in this group, you create your own agenda. So you could have your own hangout, and you could have your own discussion on discourse. And the idea is that you just share your final, I don't know, you can say decisions, but you can final results for the week on our global hangout. So this is the idea. So any people concerned about a specific subject will be involved on the specific activity, and with this global hangout we just synchronize and we just keep posted about what any group is developing, in order as well to create any useful synergies between different groups. So if there is local groups with Analia or Elie and more people working on specific things, and there is architecture groups, in this global meeting, we try to improve any possible synergy and any possible connection and collaboration between these groups. To be effective, what we should do now is actually create these groups. So one is really clear, which is architecture. Another one is communication. Actually, I don't know, in order to use properly the word, I don't know if we should name it as architecture or just design. I don't know, what do you think? Urban design, architecture, I don't know. Do you have any
Design and architecture?
Both of them.
Or design and construction, because architecture is global, you know, it's all. Maybe construction and design, I don't know.
Because the same team will take care of the realization of the
Yeah, I suppose.
stuff.
I suppose, yeah.
Saverio suggests design and build.
Yeah.
And Analia urban design. So Christina don't like urban design. So maybe design and build, or design and build.
Design is very large because we are all co-designing the the event. So I think
architecture is also civil construction. I like civil construction.
Civil construction.
Let's say, what do you think about civil construction?
Yeah, I like it.
Yeah,
I mean, construction is the thing because the design is a co-design. It is bigger than the construction.
Yeah, Christina said as well the civil design.
Wow.
But no, my doubt actually is if we will have unique group for design and construction or we will have two different groups. I don't know.
I think that the real design intended like we architects intended design is this group. So if we
Okay.
have to use design properly, it's for the group.
I think the problem is larger. I could design the process or design the place, but I could not be physically there to construct it because I will arrive on the last days of the local camp. So
Yes.
so I could not be really building it for the first 2 days. I will arrive on the third. But I could work on the design of it or the thinking or the process thinking.
Yeah, maybe we can separate the two activities, you know, construction by one side and design by the other side. And the design process maybe will include more people than the people who actually is gonna construct the in the place, you know. I don't know.
Yes, I think it's important to make the difference between design and construction. Um, mm, I don't know, but
Actually, I
maybe
think construction will have a lot to do with the logistics also.
yes, yes,
Yeah,
So it's like a kind of transversal theme between both.
yeah, yeah.
Have to move, but could be included. I mean, it's not bad to have the same team who think the design and then realize the design. We'll have to interface with the logistic team, but to make another team only for the construction is like, you know,
yeah,
waste of like a waste of energy. I think.
Maybe we can call the whole thing project, and there's some people who will be working on the design, and there will be some people that we can work in the construction. But I'm agree that the construction is just like the end of the process.
Yeah,
okay,
But
yes,
that project is a bit like too open. I don't know which word could be more appropriate.
yeah. Or project
mm,
and build, like instead of design and build, project and build. It's even more clear.
um, okay, Christina is leaving. See you soon. Um, I don't know. Let's say maybe to be really to keep it really simple. Let's say design, and I know it's larger better than other things, but maybe it's clearer. Just to be practical, I think.
Yeah, I vote for design and build.
Okay, yes. Let's use it, design and build, and we can change later. So, yes, let's use it.
I just want to say that I didn't pay Francesco to say this, just to be clear.
Okay, design and build.
The Italian way.
So, if you are right now on Slack, you can join the group. So I already created communication and design build, which is a little bit strange because but it's okay, design build because it's one word is appearing a little bit weird, but okay, design weird. Communication and the other group I think we have is partnership and funding.
There are already some channels like Archi-Urban Design, Event Logistics, Draftcom Brand. Maria created it.
Ah, okay.
Yeah, I just when you were now speaking, I was just making the copy paste on the based on the form, but I didn't saw before any others. That's why I took the decision to create them. But we always can change it. But you don't see them, Domenico? It's different what you see from what we see?
No, I am seeing now. Yeah.
And I just put a small G for the groups because maybe there will be other channels of communication, so to assemble them some way. But it's just a proposal.
Okay, so now we are we have double channels, so maybe we can keep with yours, so people.
The problem is that I don't see yours. I just see the ones I just created. So maybe they are invisible or.
No, you click two channels.
I have to.
You can see.
Yes, okay. Oh, I didn't saw it.
Yeah.
Yes, okay. But I can delete mine if you. It's okay because there was nobody inscribed. So I delete the ones I created.
Yeah, because we can use more clearer description. So
okay, I will delete.
So we have communication, design, build, and maybe the other one would be partners and funding, logistics. So I am
innovation.
Logistics and partners funding. Okay, so you are joining the different groups. I don't know if you are lost or.
Domenico, can I ask something about the civic innovation team?
See.
How does it work? from the outside of Paris. I mean, for what my idea of the team would be like this: we have the global team, okay,
Yes.
of civic innovation, of logistic, of design, build, of communication and stuff. And then there is the local group, local circle of civic-wise, who inside of the circle has the same interfacing team. I mean, because in another way we can't really keep working because for
Yes.
example the civic innovation team in the global can propose something and stuff, but if we don't have someone in the local in the city who says this can work, this can't work, this idea will work or this one will not, we can build bridges on the clouds. Now we are just going with fantasy, and then
Actually, what I would suggest is call this group local community. So local group and global group interested on this civic innovation are working on the same group actually, and all of them working on English because in Paris we already talked about it. So in Paris we will work on English. The local group we will work in English in all of our communication tools. So there will be not barriers between us. The language problem will be more with the local people, associations, and etc. But we will use all of us English.
okay. Yeah, yeah.
So what about use for this group? It's okay for you?
What?
Instead of civic innovation, which is maybe larger, we can use the name for this group working on local community and connect this local community with the global community. We can name this group local community.
Um, yeah, but the purpose of the group is to develop strategies to engage people, or
Yes,
what? That's the
yes.
focus.
This is the engage people locally and globally. So we,
Okay,
we
so that's good.
so maybe actually civic engagement.
Yeah, maybe just to give also in the name of the group the direct action it will take.
Yes. So I think civic engagement is okay. Okay. So far we have civic engagement, communication, design, build, logistics, pattern funding. So we need another one, which is event creation. I put both of them in the same group on the form, but maybe should be uh, different. I don't know what you think about it, because one thing is work on the programmation. I mean, what kind of activities we have during the event. Another thing is work on the logistics. So what kind of resources, what kind of staffs we need for the event.
Well, my idea is that logistic would be maybe be more made more from local people, and could be a channel where every team talks relates to people who take care about the logistic and says we would need this. Is it possible to do it or what?
Yeah, yeah,
Because from another country, it's not possible to think about logistic. You can only say what you need
exactly.
and
Okay,
find a solution.
so it's clear that we need to keep separate, no differentiate between event programmation and logistics. So how you would say in English, I don't know, event creation or programmation, I don't know how you know what I mean?
I think it's a program, even program, no?
Program. Okay, let's say simply program. Okay, so program.
There's people saying planning, but I would say that planning is a large what we are doing. That's one of the parts, and the other is the event program. So exactly the 8 o'clock Monday, this will happen. Midday, this happened. Maybe there are two things. I don't know if they are connected, but planning is one thing, and the program will be other thing for me.
Yeah, I think this program is better. Okay, so program. Let's say program.
But the program, it's more like a calendar or something like that. That's what you mean? It's
Yes.
more the activities, the activities that we are gonna do in that week. Yeah,
We,
more like a design a calendar, or I don't know.
yeah, actually, this is the program is about what kind of activities we will do during the week.
Yeah, the event planning uh, obviously have to do with the schedule, but are two different things. So I don't know how to name it. Event planning, it's like the logistic and make the event. Uh, I think that can be one name of the one group, event planning, and the other name, I don't know. It's like make the calendar, the schedule.
Um, I don't know. I don't know. No one is mother tongue about English. I don't know. Event program, event planning is really general. What we are doing now is planning the event. Actually, is general. So I don't know. I think maybe we can stay with the program. Mm, if you don't have a strong argument. Yeah, Danny suggests make the difference between event planning and event schedule. I don't know.
I have a question. Is that the event planning, in a way, it's the work all the groups are doing. It's kind of everything. No? And the event schedule, that is the program. For me, when you go in a conference, you have a program of the conference, and it's also very important. Even if it's not bad to have a program, even if you don't need to follow it 100%. But
It's true that maybe event schedule is really clear what we are talking about. Now I'm more event schedule. So we will work. This group will work on what is the schedule of the event.
Domenico, everybody, I think the name is not so important. If we then we set the purpose channel,
yeah,
we will explain it in the brief introduction. No? So just the name of the channel is just to be clear and direct, and then we explain exactly in
okay.
the purpose of what we are taking care.
So let's say rapidly a word: program, schedule, event. I don't know.
Yeah, I guess. Easier.
Event.
I would say event.
Yeah, me too.
Okay, event. Okay, so okay. The next step, I know a lot of you need to leave. So next step would be now join any of these group on Slack, and each group should program another specific Hangout, I think, and or I don't know if it should be an Hangout or maybe just launch some subject on this course and start anyway a specific work on the subject. And I will remember because personally I will be at the beginning really connected with people working on communication, because we need to pay a lot of attention on it, on the how we structure the communications, work on it. So I will send you an email with all the information about the next step and how each group could organize himself. And the next appointment would be next for the general hangout would be next week. So if I think, let's say, I think I don't know if we can keep the Tuesday or Monday. I was thinking about Monday. Maybe Monday evening would be the better time for this global synchronization.
Monday is good to me.
Monday, but maybe a little later, or you prefer?
I think 8. Later is too late.
No, because I was used to the civic designer hangout at 9 years.
Sorry, no, because now there is not. It's finished the cars, no?
Yes, yes, but no, I just still have this time scheduled. So every Monday is the hangout Monday.
Okay, so let's say the next global hangout will be the uh, actually is the Monday. Monday, actually, I will be in Madrid, maybe with local groups in Madrid. So next hangout will be Monday at 8. And the task for each group is to define a sort of coordinator. So for each group, we need someone who is really care about the group. So this will be the first thing to do for each group. So each group should should choose this coordinator. But okay, I remember you about what any group should do by email. I think is the better thing because we need to inform all the participants about what we did today and get other people involved in each group. So we will create now specific categories on this course and give by email the link for each group on Slack, and you can start the conversation directly on Slack. Is that clear?
Yeah.
Another I know you have to leave, but maybe we should create a specific group for the crowdfunding campaign. So I know it's related with communication, but maybe I don't know. We will think about it. Maybe we should create a specific group for this crowdfund campaign. And I'm saying that because also I was forgetting that Maria. I know you have to leave, but maybe we should create also a specific group for the publication. So okay, so that just to keep you informed about so yes. So now we have two groups more. So we have publication and crowdfunding. Okay. I don't know if you have any suggestion, any thing, any thoughts. I don't know.
Yeah. The publication will be in English?
Yes.
Yeah.
Maybe I think the structure will be in English. I don't know if we oblige people to I don't know. So the group of publication would think about it. I don't know.
Okay.
Hangout. Just Sviatoslav, which is your name actually?
Yeah, that's my first name.
So how you pronounce it?
Sviatoslav. You can call me Sviat if it's easier for you. Yeah.
Yeah, okay, Sviat, okay. I don't know, you have any doubt?
No, I'm good. I just think that I'm gonna be part of the logistics team as I'm here in Paris. I think that's a good thing.
Yeah, okay.
And as well part of the design and build team, just to coordinate sort of the needs of the design and build team with the logistics, or something like that. Another point, would it be possible to have the contact of the people from CivicWise in Paris? Because it looks like they have a lot of work, and maybe I could help them in some way. I don't know.
I totally agree. Because, well, tomorrow I will meet up with Arely. I think we should make like a small, quick plan and maybe write it on Slack, and so you can join us because we will have to start. Two things I think we will have to do like sort of immediately. One is like an open call to sponsors and partnerships to see how the project can develop, and the other thing that should be like no more than 2 weeks, and immediately we have to start speaking and reaching the people in the neighborhood. So,
Okay, can you just send me a private message on Slack, and then we can
okay.
organize that? Okay.
Okay, perfect. But well, after the meeting, I think it will be nice. We will send like a report of. I'm a bit lost of which team we are. Then Domenico, you can like make a list, or Maria, that you are like great in organization.
Okay.
Okay. Cool. Any other remark, suggestion, question?
But maybe I would say to Sviat that you already came to Volumes to join us in Paris at Volumes?
Never.
Never. But you are in Paris?
Yes, I'm in Paris. Yeah.
And do you want to become more active in the Paris circle?
Why not? The thing is, I don't know how much time it would take, but why not? I mean, at least come to one of your hangouts or whatever, and see how I can be part of it.
Okay, maybe just to let you know that each Wednesday we have kind of CivicWise Day. There's during all the time there's a person of CivicWise Volumes, so you can appear from the morning to the evening. And if not, there's the meetups once per month that we organize, and you can also join to meet us directly.
Okay. So what time is it? Is it more like in the day, or?
CivicWise Day is all Wednesdays from 9 to 7.
Okay.
There will be every Wednesday somebody, and if not, there's a monthly meetup that you can join.
Okay.
We will be working tomorrow with Arely at 2, and I don't know, Maria, if you are just come back. I think you are not.
I will be all the time. It's Wednesday, so Wednesdays I'm there.
You're not going to be for the meeting for tomorrow.
For the meeting with Arely?
Okay. But,
we will see tomorrow, but I don't think so.
We have a meeting at 5, because maybe Biat can come.
Well, I'm stuck at work until 6 at least, so I won't be free before 6:30 or something.
Okay. Well, we will manage.
Yeah, sure. No problem.
Perfect. Other thoughts? It's okay. Okay, just to what kind of group he will be involved. The rest of you, other of you, Saverio, for instance.
For me, it's everything okay.
Which group you think you will be?
I put in the four communication and architecture.
Okay.
Architecture, okay, design and build, by the way. We
Yeah,
know,
yeah.
we know it. Now we know it.
Yeah, Maite.
Yeah, I'm gonna be in the publication group and architect or building group. And I don't know, maybe I'm gonna be involved in the publication, maybe we can see the communication too, because
Okay. Perfect. Maria.
So I will also planning to continue in this publication, and I would like also to eventually to contribute to the design building
Okay.
and give a hand if need to the partners and funding. But I would say that I will be more close to the publication. Secondly, to design build, and then partners and funding.
So Francesco.
I put myself in the civic engagement and design build, and also logistic, but just to sneak on to take a look about,
Okay.
because I think it's very related with both design and civic engagement. So.
Perfect. Danny.
I would like to be part of the design project and the publication, as
Okay.
it will be in English, not in French.
Yes, in English. In English.
Yeah, okay.
Y Analia. We can't hear you, Analia. The microphone.
Sorry.
Hi.
I think I will be working in the local things like
Civic
in
engagement.
more, I think, logistic and also like in design and construction.
Okay. You civic engagement as well, no?
Mm-hmm.
Civic engagement is the group working on connection with the community.
Okay. Can you later make put a list with the teams in the file we have?
Okay. I had I had a final question. I don't know if maybe it's too late, but the idea is also to work with Trello. I don't know if you are familiar with this tool.
no,
No,
I'm
I
not.
am. No, I am. And you can also connect Trello with Slack.
Yes. So this Trello is a management tool. Is based on actually to-do list, and actually you have at any board actually is a different list. So the idea is that if we have different groups, any group could create a to-do list, and this is useful because anyone involved on the project could see which tasks are in the other groups. So you can have a look at the general picture of the workflow. So I suggest we can use it. I don't know. We are using it for the civic-wise Paris local group, so it's working quite well. So I suggest to try as well for the local camp. Okay, let's let's try. So let's try. I will send you an invitation to the GLOCAL CAMP Trello, and I think I don't. I think it's quite. That's all. I think for the just to keep that clear for the next Hangout, we will try to be more effective. I think for starting with the next global meeting, each group should share very fast what is the situation and decide how much time for each subject, and try to get the meeting more short. Today is 2 hours meeting is too much, so I think we need to keep the meeting in an hour. It's just to keep synchronized. And coming back to the communication, I will be also pay attention for the website. So the communication group, we create the new website, and we will try as well to organize the basic information on the website. So with the links to all the tools we are using, the forum, etc.
One question. The communication, Domenico.
Yes.
Communication is for us. So I imagine it's in English, or it's for the citizens in Paris. It had to be in French.
No, it's in English. We will work only in English, and if the local group, so the civic engagement group, would work and decide if they want to translate something to French. But the idea is we work only in English, and even the local group in Paris, for the meeting we will have in Paris for dedicated to GLOCAL CAMP, we will talk in English, and the communication is understood as the inside process and the outside process. So how we communicate for the co-design process, so structure the newsletter, all these tools we are using, and create the outside communication. So create the graphics, the logos, the blogs, all of these things we need to pay attention. So the Facebook, the Twitter, all of that.
Yeah. Wow.
Yes, it's huge.
It's huge.
Yeah. But we can do it.
Yeah, of course. Okay.
I think we can we can finish.
Yeah.
Any of you would say a final word? Just final word? Like I don't know.
I don't know. I think at least for the design and building, we need the. You said you have planes of the
square.
Square. Thank you.
I don't know. This is an idea. I don't know if we
Yeah.
already have a map. I don't know. But we will have, of course. I think there is not a huge problem.
Map will be like situated or not. I think in some part it should be. You have to define this. But otherwise, we should make like at least a platform, like a common base to see the place, to start thinking which things are around, and like measure and find the place, these kind of things. I think like design project has to start with this kind of thing. But I don't know. We have. I think we have to have a, like internal talk organization.
Okay, I think anyway the design project could be something not really hard or really strong. I think we need to think about something quite mobile, quite light. You know, it's not a real urban design project. We are just we're more talking about some furniture. You know, it's not we, because actually the square is in would be redesigned and uh, reconstruct in some month or maybe not more than a year. So it's important that we are not talking about to redesign the square. We are just thinking about how we can think about some furniture and some objects that allow us to transform the place towards something more civic and more useful for civic activities, for meetings, for work. So, you know, maybe having desktops, chairs, and some kind of place where we can have tables. You know, it's not something very huge. We need to stay light, quite ephemeral maybe.
Okay.
But I saw some kind of let's say spaces there, just on the side of the square, and
Yeah.
and also some shelters. So we are able to use them if it's raining, right?
Yeah, I think so. I think so. But I think let's have this conversation in a specific group. I think.
Yeah, of course, of course. I'm just
Yeah.
figuring before to leave. Okay.
I think we will need a big lot of inputs from the local group first.
Yeah.
Because that's fundamental. The coordination with the civic-wide circle will be the key.
Perfect.
But it looks very nice. I mean, to include the hangout. My few words are I'm enthusiastic. It's great and looks. If we manage to take it to the end, would be very something to be proud. I mean, because looks like a mess now, but we will find a way through.
People, I have to go. I'm really sorry.
Okay. See you guys.
See you next week.
Bye.
Bye.
Bye. See you
Bye.
next week. Bye.